Okay, okay.
No one's ever lost her love. Now lock inside your heart. You got water that makes you work it out. No one's ever lost her love. So good. Come on, you can do it. So good. No one's ever lost her love. When you find it away, they will visit you and say we're coming. You're gonna be upset. No one's ever lost her love. Now lock inside your heart. You got a lemon water that will make you what you want. Sounds good. Take it with me. Wait it out.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Strangely. I don't need that. Thank you so much.
That's great. Hello, my name is Jason Quick. I'm a Vaudevillingham Circus Guild member, and I'm going to be your MC tonight, helping you guys know who's coming up next and who just went off, and giving you guys a... That was just my heart beating. You turned something up, didn't you? No, that's just... Wow. Okay, I might have to go without microphone. I'm going to whisper now.
Are you done?
I'm here to tell you at first that this is this space is called the Circ Lab. Welcome to the Circ Lab. How many of you have been here before? Ooh, a lot of you. How many of you have not been here before? All right, is there anybody else? Yeah, somebody who was here but doesn't remember it maybe? Yes, okay. So, yeah, so welcome, all of you who haven't been here. Welcome back if you've been here. The Vaudevillingham Circus Guild is a group of circus artists, and we rent this space, and we pay dues so that we can pay the rent on the space, and that's not quite enough to pay for all the insurance and all the other things, and the equipment we hang from everything. A lot of this is our personal equipment. So we do depend on putting on these shows for you guys to, yeah, keep working on it, man. To make sure that the doors stays open for circus artists to come in here and do whatever they do. This Vaudevillingham show is our monthly uncensored variety show fundraiser that helps us do that. These people are not being paid, but they're getting to try out new things. One of the rules of the Vaudevillingham is that you're not allowed to perform the same act more than at more than one Vaudevillingham. There are a few minor tweaks to that rule that happen now and then because a lot of people tweak their act and it's kind of the same act, but it becomes different. So we have to kind of manage some of those people sometimes. No, but mostly we're like positive, yay people. Actually we've never done that. Thanks for laughing though, that's the only reason I did that thing. Let's see, we have 3 bathrooms we spent a lot of money on, so please use them well and be nice to them. Really only 2 of them are open to you guys unless it's an emergency, and then you can go into the 3rd one, but you know, performers are in there like putting on makeup and things. We have an exit that you came in, and we have an exit over here in case something happens during the show. Officially, this is not an exit right there, according to the fire department. However, if there were a big fire, I would aim for that one. But it's not officially an exit. Let's see. My name's Jason Quick. I handle a lot of the kids' classes around here, so if you guys are looking for a circus arts camp in August, I have one going August 17th through 21st. For 8-year-olds and up. Sometimes I'll let a 7-year-old sneak in there. Sometimes you'll have to talk to me about that. And then we have our first performers coming up really soon. I don't want to talk anymore. I'll tell you more stuff later. They are the Free Range Reveliers. They've come here all the way from the sea, and they're traveling along this great country of ours on a tour of the national parks. And also, Annie Bedaney's parents are in the audience, so give a big round of applause to Annie Bedaney's parents, and welcome the Free Range Reveliers onto the stage.
We come from the sea.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Yo,
Welcome to Vaudevillingham.
did you just say Vaudevillingham? That's the Halloween version.
Vaudevillingham.
Alright, let's get on with this. Why don't you tell them what we have for them today, Mr. Banjo? Or just play.
Great American folk song. It's one that's shaped generations. It's shaped generations before us. It'll shape generations after us. What? You may have sung it to your parents. They may have sung it to their parents. You may have heard it on the radio or on a Disney classic. On TV, I wrote it.
Of course.
And if you know it, feel free to sing along. Well, let me tell you a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Let me take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air in West Philadelphia. Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days, just until now. Relaxing on the pool, shooting some b-ball out to the school. Well, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in a way to feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Well, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. There's a couple of guys there up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight, I'm on downstairs. She said,
You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
I whistled for a captain when he came here. Oh, this place so fresh, it had nice little air. But if anything I could say, this guy was there. I mean, forget it.
Go home to Bel Air. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
still remember me. I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change.
Let it go, let it go. I am one with the earth and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the story talk. The cold never bothered me anyway.
We'll need your help with this one. Here we go. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me now. We go. I pulled up to the house, about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie,
Yo, homie, smell you later.
I looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air.
Hey everybody, I'm back again. Ooh, aren't they wonderful? Little mashup medley of Americana going on there. I love it. Okay, so as you may have noticed, the Bellingham Circus Guild sound system is also a mashup, a conglomeration of different machines and devices that have either been sort of purchased from ex-members, loaned to us from friends, and sometimes that sound system goes awry. One of these days, we're going to make enough money to buy ourselves a suitable sound system, even though it looks pretty nice over there. You've heard a couple of tweaks going on. So, apologize for that. We're trying to keep them under control. And, let's see. If you have a donation of several $1,000s you might like to make, we can fix that right now. Let's see. Our next performer, I want to let you know that this is her first time performing on the Vaudevillingham stage. Oh yes, big round of applause. It takes quite a little bit of courage and bravery to get on up here, and also a lot of excitement about what you do. Now, she is not currently a Bellingham Circus Guild member, but she sure spends a lot of time here because her mom is. And her name is Audrey Lucinda. She's 5 years old, and she's going to be accompanied by Greg and Chips as she performs on her cutest trapeze in the whole world. So, yeah, you guys come on out and set up. Looks like we don't have the thing up in the air yet. Do I need to stall and juggle or something? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I going to do? Let me know when it's set. I can... Hey, pretend like we're all ready for this. They thought maybe I was going to talk longer because I usually do. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, thank you guys very much.
Hey, you hear me? You hear that? Lovely. Okay, this is a song that Greg shared with me a while back. It's from Stingray Sam.
Stingray Sam. and it's a lullaby. And please give a warm welcome to Audrey.
This is a lullaby. It's a song to go to sleep by. So close your eyes while my friend and I here sing you a lullaby. Listen to the words of the song. It's all about cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. Pretty little lullaby. Close your eyes. Shining down tight. The stars in the sky are shining up bright, and everything will be alright. Here comes the Sandman with the pocket full of sleep. He's not a bad man, not as bad as he seems, and he'll get you dreaming your baby dreams. He'll get you dreaming. This is a lullaby song. It's a melody for a little kid to go to sleep on. I've never sung a lullaby in my life, and I'm making it up as I go on. If you have a bad dream tonight, I'll come running just as fast as I can, 'cause I'm a whole lot tougher than any of them. In the morning when you wake up, just look around, you'll see me. Just wake me up and I'll be as happy as I can be. This is a lullaby, it's a song to go and sleep by. Close your eyes and sing you a lullaby. Sing you a lullaby.
That was awesome! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yay! Alright, she's gonna come down and give every single one of you a hug. Because, well, we love magic around here, and magic comes in all sorts of different shapes and sizes and forms and ways. So, a lot of us do what we do because it feels like magic to us. And we want to bring you guys a little bit more magic. So anytime we can get a little bit of magic on stage, we bring it right up. So to bring a little bit of magic into all of your lives, I might be going too fast. To bring a little bit of magic into your lives, I would like to present now Crystal, the Wish Fairy. Thank you. Give her a big round of applause.
Microphones are good for fairies. They talk very softly. There we go. Hello. I'm so glad you are all here tonight. And I am so excited to tell you something I bet you didn't know. Well, I'm glad you asked. Tonight is a very, very special night. Tonight is the night. It's the new moon before the summer solstice. And not only that, but the planet Jupiter and the planet Venus are dancing with the new moon tonight. Yes, and those of you who don't know this, Jupiter is the planet of luck. And Venus is, of course, the planet of love. So, we've got some extra oomph in our wishes tonight, right? Yes, and the thing about wishes is that the more, wishes are, in the vein of magic. And the more magic that you give, the more magic that you get. Just like love. So I was here on a mission, actually, to gather some wishes from you all. And I'm going to put it in my honey. Oh, and here's one of my little helpers. She's going to help me gather. Actually, she's going to help me hand out something afterwards. So you can just wait for a second. Yes, spin around. That's nice. Would you like to say hi? All right. And also, it would be helpful in this wish gathering process. I mean, I'm just crossing my fingers that just maybe there's somebody in the audience with a birthday tonight. I know it's unlikely. Oh, look at that! There is somebody. Would you be willing to come up here? Because it's your birthday, and so, you're going to act like a magnet. You're going to bring... honey. And you can go ahead and take the lid off if it's not on there too hard. Great. Would you like to hold my other jar of honey, Hazel? Okay. So, I'm going to gather your wishes for you all. It's going to come into this honey. All right, are you ready? Okay. Okay. So the kind of wishes that I'm hoping you'll send into my honey tonight are not wishes for things like a new car, or a bigger house, or anything like that. What I'm hoping for is magical wishes for experiences. So having an amazing adventure, discovering a magical mystery, finding something really interesting, making a new, wonderful friend. These are just some examples, and you can use your imaginations to think of some other examples. And then I'll give you a few seconds to close your eyes and think of something wonderful that you can send into my honey that I will use to make magical treats and other wonderful things, all right? You guys ready? So go ahead, close your eyes. Think about something wonderful. Think. Okay. Now, lift up the honey, guys. Lift it up. Get ready to catch those wishes. Now, everybody, put your hands out towards the honey and send all your wishes into the honey. That's it. Thank you. Keep going. Keep going. You've almost got it. You guys are doing great. Thank you. All right. And cap the honey. Cap it. Quick. Don't let the wishes escape. All right. Thank you, guys. You gave me some wonderful wishes in my honey. I am so thankful. And in return, I'd like to give you guys a gift, too. I would like to sing happy birthday to
Ava.
Happy birthday, Ava. How old are you? 10. Ooh, that's a lucky number, too. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, Ava, would you and Hazel help me pass these out while we sing happy birthday? So what we have here is just some dream seeds. And go ahead and take a little handful and hold them during the show tonight, and then put your dreams into them, and then scatter them after the show somewhere where there's empty ground. And as the seeds grow, so will your dreams. All right, are we ready to sing a little? And I'll also set the basket over there somewhere so you can get after the show. Sing happy birthday. Ready? To Ava. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
the most Fairhaven magic act I've seen in a long time. And that magic act is a slow worker, so it's going to work its way into your lives slowly. A lot of times we have magicians from out of town who come in from their big cities and they make magic tricks and go boom, 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 boom. But this one's like, it's going to get there. So our next act is a musical act. I looked on the board when I got here and it said there was a magic act and another magic act, and I was a little confused why we were putting them right next to each other, but then if you look at the word magic and the word music, they're almost exactly the same word. They are, there's probably a reason for it, but they're almost the same word. There's just one little e and a little e, and the music and magic are the same word. So I was a little confused, but I think I've got it going on right now. I'm also weird. Yes, she's laughing at me, I don't know why. But, so these next two performers have been, they basically have been keeping each other sane, and they want to share with you the music that helps to keep them both sane today. So I'm going to present to you T and Doozy.
I don't know about saying, but company anyway. Doozy is my service dog, and service dogs come in a lot of different flavors. This one just particularly happens to usually stay close enough to keep my heart rate in check. His normal heart rate means I have a better chance of a normal heart rate. So, usually I'm sitting away from the crowd at the piano. But I decided to bring my auto harp and play a little different song for you tonight. This is called Shoulda Known Better. Should've known better than to name my dog Trust, because he ran away. He
These are the secrets that I keep. Freedom and peace. I ain't imaging her songs are much more deep.
Hey, T and Doozy, you guys have any shows coming up?
Yes, we will be at the Firestein tomorrow at about 7 o'clock. So if you want to come and see us, I'll be doing about an hour here.
All right.
Piano and maybe some saxophone.
Woo. All right, thank you very much, both of you. All right, this next performer coming up, kind of special to me. She's my better half in the real food show that we've been doing around Whatcom County and Skagit County, going down to Snohomish. We've done some Bellevue shows, so we've been doing this show for kids that we hope is going to get them all excited about eating healthy and taking good care of themselves, and the schools are really liking it right now. So she's the better half of that show, and she's been studying clown work and studying physical theater and doing all sorts, and now she's teaching here at the Cirque Lab. So you might want to check out our website and look at the classes we got going on there, because I don't know if I can say the title of that class. Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't want to say the title. Anyway, it's 50 Shades of Play. Is the name of the class. I was just working up to it. You just pushed me right in. Okay, I'm a little sensitive. So this next performer, I love a lot. She's great, and she is going to be, well, I'm just going to present her as, she's Beans. You may know her as Beans when I'm Frank, and today she's Super Cowboy. So big round of applause for the Super Cowboy.
Super cowboy. Super cowboy fights for justice and for kids and people who have scabby things. Oh, you're not a real person at all. Oh, she's amazing. Super gun. Oh, I can't find it. Super gun. I'm so sorry, super gun. Oh, it's all my fault. I'm so sorry, super gun.
Hey, cowboy, you almost done in there?
Yeah. Yeah, fine.
Well, the bathroom's not your playground, so just get out of there quickly and don't use up all the soap or the toilet paper.
Hey, Mom. Oh, I'm dying. Super gun. Super gun is dead. My partner. I'm so sorry. How do I get out of this? She's a witch. Hard work being super cowboy. I got your back, guys. And, maybe I don't even need a gun. Need a gun. I'm so low artist now. I got out of that. Oh, she's joking. Super gun. He's so good. He's my favorite. Okay. He's good friend. He's not alive. I forgot that he died. He looks alive and dead all at once. Oh, I hear a heartbeat. We're a team. I'll never leave you. Sure, they're all done.
And now you know why I love working with Della Plaster. She's amazing, so good. Wow! Whoa! Wow! Oh. That didn't go as well as I was hoping. But I meant to slip more, faster, but it wasn't very slippery. I tried to actually slip for real, but it was supposed to kind of, it just was like, oh. All right, thanks. All right, and now, for our next act, we're going to be presenting to you something that you probably don't even want to see here in the front row, but you might actually win something. So, I want you guys, if you're in the front few rows, to make sure you reach back into your parents' purses or wallets, and you find what you need so that you can help us out to keep the Bellingham Circus Guild's Circ Lab running smoothly. And if you are back there and you're parents of these people, tell them how much the limit is so that they can bid on things, and they'll bid it up as high as they can. It's really a wonderful process for all of us. So our next act is actually the auction, and we have Patrick, who is going to present the auction to you. All right, so please welcome Patrick to the stage. Patrick's not here. There, oops, I slipped. Oh, there he is. Hey, Patrick, come on out on stage and present the auction.
Hello? Hello? Hey! Everybody happy to be here? Okay. Didn't really hear that. that you're all here at Vaudevillingham tonight. Today. Thanks for being at Vaudevillingham today. We do this auction once a show. Every so often you'll hear that sound over there in the bathrooms. That is a toilet flushing. Everything here, it costs a little bit of money for us to run. All the lights, the toilet paper going down the toilet, the paper towels. And this is one way that we provide funding for our show. So, local businesses donate items for us to bid on. And I would just encourage anyone here, not to really think about the value of the item when you're bidding. Just think about how bad you want it right now. And what is it going to take? Exactly, right there. That's a good start. Oh, we're not bidding on that one yet. That was holding it. That was a joke. All right, the first one. We also have rent to pay and all that jazz. The first one in the goodie bag is the possession of this official tender entitles the bearer to fresh made mallard. Like a fresh duck. Fresh made mallard, double scoop, waffle cone. What is that worth to you right now? Let's start the bidding at $5. Do I hear $5? That's a yes or no question. Okay. All right, $10. Right here, 10. That's a yes. All right, $10 for a double scoop waffle cone. Do I hear? Come on, let's go up. Maybe $1, $2, $3. Can we go up to 13? $13. 13. Did you ask your mom? Do you have it? I had $13 when I was 3. I was proud of it. 13? $13. Come on. Dig deep. I'm not gonna stop. Let's go. Come on now. Cricket. Okay, let's back it down to 12. $12, 14. Do I hear 14? $14, come on. 107. All right, $10 going to this gentleman right here. Sold. All right, let's try. Thank you, my friend. All right. Next we have pair of socks. Vermont socks. Music notes. Or we also have 2 or roller skates. All right. Do I hear $10 for these pair of socks? Mod socks. One thing about mod socks is they sock. $10. Do I hear $15? What's that? Sock in it. 10? 15? $15 pair of socks? We already got 10 with that person in the back. Do I hear 15? Do I hear 12? Do I hear 12 from an adult? Okay, $10 going once, going twice. Who was it? 20 for both socks? All right, 20 for both socks. Sold. No, not both pair. Both socks. We got 2 shows. Okay, great. Okay, and last is the Kombucha Town Kombucha. Oh man, this is a new one. Oh. Well, if we can get 6 $5 purchases, then we'll do it. It's kombucha. It's blueberry white and
15 bucks.
Anyway.
I'm serious. I'll work it right now.
We got time restraint. 20 bucks for the 6. For the 6. We got 25. $25 for 6. 25. All right. Sweet. 30. All right. Do I hear more? 33. 33 going once. No, 30 going once. 30 going twice. 30 for this fella. All right. Sweet. Thank you very much.
Action. There. Oh, my microphone does work still, even after that nasty slip I had. So before a show, I kind of go around and I talk to all the performers and try to get to know them a little bit and ask if there's anything they want me to say about them. This next performer was very soft-spoken and just very like I don't know, really friendly and just like wanted to talk to me and it was really sweet. And didn't really want to say anything big or flashy about himself or anything, but this is just. He just said, "Oh, it's just me being me," he's a mover. He's got some kind of energy flowing through him, and I've been kind of watching him play out here, and it's really interesting. And I hope you guys are fascinated and interested and really enjoy this. It's Jesus doing the Raven song, so please enjoy it and big round of applause. So then I can whisper again. That's great. This next performer is. How about this? Get it together. Woo! Yeah. Our sound system just plays random things at random times, and it's just one of those glitches that happens. It's played so much music in its lifetime, it just has music to give at random moments. But our next performer is part of the emergency circus, and they've been going around to hospitals and prisons and places where money doesn't flow so well, and economic times are hard, and they do shows for people who need service. And he just got back from Portland, went to the hospital to visit the person who was gonna be emceeing tonight, Eli, who had this thing, I think it was like appendicitis or something. I had something removed, which he had no sympathy for having things removed around me, but this next performer was very concerned and wanted to go give him a show. So, I mean, you never even used that whole thing.
I love you, Frank.
Man. So, I'd like to introduce to you now, Claymazing, the Amazing.
Clay Mason.
Wow, that was really great. Nice work. Great. I was worried it was going to be the same old whip act he did, but this was good. Wow, man. He's so good now, he probably could have taken out Eli's appendix himself. Wow. Wouldn't even need anesthesia. It'd be like over like that. That's so great. Thank you, Clay Mazing. That was Clay Mazing. Woo! I am so excited right now. Okay, I had to take a breath. I'm really excited about that. That was really fun. All right, this next act, two folks that I care deeply about. I really appreciate them both in this world. I'm glad they're part of the circus in this town. Chip has been a member of the Circus Guild and does a lot around here and runs shows and and juggles and does lots of stuff and has lots of stuff and doesn't have as much as me, but has lots and lots of stuff and just like shares with everybody. Is so good. So I really love Chip. And let's see, Orion is going to be accompanying Chip while he juggles, and he's going to be playing the Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin. So, without any further ado, adieu. I don't want to say goodbye yet. I should say adieu. Adieu. And then they're going to come up and do adieu. Do something. Yeah. Anyway, please welcome Chips and Orion to the stage! Thank you, Chips. Oh, I thought he was going to give me a hug. Okay, thanks. The wrong way. Okay, so our next performer is going to use that microphone. Our next performer has done a lot of comedy, a little bit of comedy, a lot of storytelling, touching, interesting, inspirational, and it's Marcy. Marcy's about to do some comedy for you, so big round of applause for Marcy!
Oh, I think this thing is on. Oh, yes, okay. Hi, everyone. How we all doing tonight? All right. Hey, I want to know, I'm just curious. Have you, any of you have seen me up here before, or just have seen me around town? Ooh, very cool. I'm popular than I thought. Cool. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Marcy, and I am a hybrid. And what that means, I am half man and half woman. I am born a male, but I feel completely like a female. And it was about 6 years ago that I decided to get off my butt, get out of the closet, and show the whole public how I feel, how I really am. Thank you. And ever since then, my life has been so content, so complete, and so confident in myself that it's never been better ever since. Thank you. So I am curious. Let's see. We have a bunch of guys here. Very cool. This tonight I'm gonna share a few things tonight, and it's about the men out here mostly. You women, you're kind of just here, and you're kind of just here and just kind of want to watch the show or anything like that. Anyway, people ask me, why do I feel like a woman? And I answer, I don't know. I just do. It's the way I feel. It's the way I feel. I say, okay, you feel like a woman. Why do you act like a woman? That was an easy question. I say, because women are awesome. They are. You men out there, you have no clue. Oh, being a woman is outstanding. I'm going to let you in on a few secrets here. First of all, women, they're smart. They are so smart. Oh, by the way, before I go any further, I'm really talking to the men here. Because you women, you're probably going to know everything I say. Okay? Women are smart. They are so smart. You guys know about that mind game? It's called Mastermind, where you pick the numbers and you cover them up, and the other opponent has to figure out what colors they are. Has anybody ever played that game? Have you ever heard that game before? Yeah? Well, women are those colors behind the shelter. And the other opponent, they're trying to figure out what those colors are. And you can't figure it out. It's such a hard game. Has anybody played that before? Have you ever won? Did I see a man back there won? That was great. Wonderful. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because women don't play by the rules. When they think you're winning and you're getting close to the color, they change the colors on you. And you're not going to win anyway. So another thing, the other advantage that women have is, this is another secret, by the way, and I hope you guys don't mind that I tell all the guys these secrets here. But anyway, the guys out there. Now I want to show a hand, or I want to know how many people out there. All you guys out there, you wear the pants, right? Really? Nobody saying anything? I see one hand. Come on, you guys. Come on. Let me see it. Who wears pants out there? Yeah, there we go. I want to hear that testosterone going. Who wears pants out there? There we go. Yeah, that's wonderful. You know what that tells me? That tells me that the women out there are doing their job. They're doing their job because your job is to make you think you men are wearing the pants in the family. But really, it's the dress that controls the pants in the family. That's another little secret that women don't want you guys to know. Okay? In fact, I wear the pants in the family. Oh, hi honey! I didn't know you came to the show. Well, let me rephrase that. Okay, sometimes I wear the pants in the family. Yes? Okay, I don't wear the pants at all. As you can see, I wear the dress. I'd rather wear the dress anyway. And that brings me up to the other hint that women don't want me to let you know. And that is the dress. The dress is the most comfortable thing. It becomes the most comfortable clothes ever. And you men don't know that. With a show of hands, let me see what guy out there has put a dress on.
I have.
All right, we got 1. Oh, 2, 3. Sweet. Then you have an idea how comfortable a dress could be. That is wonderful. You men out there, have you been in a 3-piece suit?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. How about on a hot day?
No.
Oh yeah, it gets pretty hot. I highly recommend a dress. In fact, I've got homework for you men. Next time you go out on a formal outing and you're looking at that suit, don't put it on. Don't put it on. Put a dress on. Put a dress on. And I'll tell you right now, that dress, when you go to your formal outing, everybody is going to check you out. I guarantee it. Everybody's going to check you out. Okay? And now I'm not talking just one gender. I'm talking both genders. That's right. You are going to be you are going to be the life of the party. Isn't that great? Okay. Did I just get, has it been 5 minutes already?
Yeah.
Did you just ring me? Oh my God, okay. I gotta go. That means I gotta go. But I want to say one more thing. When I was little, people would tell me, or my parents would tell me, you can be anything you want. Well, I don't think they had this in mind. However, they were right. And I'm telling you, all of you, especially the little ones out here, you can be anything you want. All you have to do is believe in yourself and say, I can do this, I can do this. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, thank you very much, Marcy. Our next performer, keep this balanced here. Our next performer is Dre Illusion, and Dre Illusion makes illusions. But some people get confused what that means exactly. Dre Illusion, is that illusion like poetry, like illusion is like using the same letter over and over and over again to begin all your words, or is it illusion like things that you trip out your mind and everything? So now I used to think that I had it down. I knew which one Dre Illusion was until Dre Illusion told me today that she's a writer. So then I got reconfused, but I think I got it figured out. Dre Illusion will be presenting Mime Illusions for you, and tonight she is a writer. Please put your hands together for Dre Illusion!
We're good.
What's it gonna be? Maybe it'll be a novel. No, it'll be a series of novels. No,
Thank you very much, Dre Illusion. Woo! Another round of applause for her. Our next performer has been doing stunts and music and crazy things for a long time with us. And he was our guest musician tonight. And speaking of guest musicians, if you have a band or are a musician, you could also be one of our guest musicians who opens the show for us. If you have a talent or an act, something burning in your brain or burning out of your body that you need to perform, Vaudevillingham is a place where you could come and do 5 minutes of something that needs a stage. And all you have to do is go to our website and send us a little message about it. Chelsea will get that, and she will put you on the list. And it doesn't always happen that you put it in, you want to be this month, but it might be next month, because we get a lot of people who want to put things on up here. I think I'm losing them. They're going crazy. It's a long show. I'm so sorry. Our next performer is Strangely, and he wanted me to put that there. Please, give a big round of applause for Strangely.
Hi.
Why do we have a stage?
Could you just help me? Slower. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna do a big group sing-along thing, but we only have 5 minutes, so I'm gonna have you sing really easy part. So I'm gonna an audience in half. I'm not even finishing my sentences. I'm in such a rush. Okay, so I'm gonna divide the audience in half right here. So if you're on this side of the room, this is what you sing. In a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, I've got your name written here. In a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, I've got your name written here. In a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, I've got your name written here. In a rose tattoo. You've got it. It's very repetitive. It's very easy. It's like saving words in case we run out or something. Okay. If you're on this half of the room, you sing this. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Come on. Na na na, na na na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na na na.
Spider Town. It's one of my favorite songs. I hope you like it. The broom is not for any real purpose. I was just holding it for comfort. See, before I joined the circus vaudeville craziness world, I was a janitor for 2 years. And so sometimes a broom gives me some comfort. Okay, kids, I promise I'm the last boring thing in the show, and then it is wall-to-wall explosions and hell yeah. Alright, here we go.
Attack on a bright May day, man, I must be getting soft. I don't know, what do you think, mister? Looks like 10 fat pigs and 9 big troughs in time. Hey, and the lights are on in Spider Town.
So that part where I was singing hey, that's where you'll sing your part. Don't worry, I'll help you later. It's very easy. It's so easy even a child can do it. Good grief. It's like being in the House of Commons. I'm so sorry, that was a joke from Australian touring. Forgive me.
Sitting back of the class led wait side things, talk over, hold it down, I will. I don't know, what do you think, mister? I say we do what we must to take that pill sometime.
That was really nice. I wasn't even ready for you to do that. It was so great. Sky is falling, falling down. The sky is falling down. The world keeps spinning, spinning round, and the lights are on in Spider Town. In a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo. Hey, hey, hey. In a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo. Hey, hey, hey. In a rose
Okay, our next set of performers, I gotta tell you that Trevor is gonna be on stage. Well, he won't even be on stage, but he's gonna be in front of you for the first time at a Vaudevillingham. So I'd like you to make sure your applause are gentle and also vigorous. Our next other performer has been on the Vaudevillingham stage many times, and she never fails to impress. As far as I'm concerned, though she also has a little bit of audience participation. I need all the children to listen to this lovely young lady and move off to the sides or risk death. PJ is an amazing performer, but she's also one of the strongest performers in the Bellingham Circus Guild. If you're in the front row, could you scoot back a little bit more, please? I need you to practice your part of her act. Your part looks like this. This is the cordelice, and it is a rope. And sometimes she gets kind of vigorous up there, and it swings around rapidly. So if you're in the front row, or maybe even in the front and a half row, I want you to practice this part, because you might need this in her act. Put your hands up on your face like this. All right, if that rope, if you be watching the act. It's very important. You watch the act. If the rope swings around, you go like this. Okay, help me out here. Let me see it. No, both hands. I know I'm only using one, but I'm the only one with permission to use one hand. Okay, both hands up. Yeah! Woo! Okay, yes, in the front row there. Everybody's got to do this. One more time. Both hands up. Ah! Oh, we missed one. We got to do it again. Okay, are you ready? Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes! Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Both of them. Both of them. Yes, okay, there we go. We got it. Finally, everybody knows their job to scoot back and enjoy this amazing performance with Trevor at the bottom and PJ at the top. Thank you guys very much. Big round of applause for PJ and Trevor.
She only wants to count her steps. 18 strides and she stops to abide by the law that she herself has set. That 18 steps is one complete set, and before the next 9 right and 9 left. She looks up at the blue and whispers to all of the above. Don't let me drown, don't breathe alone. No kicks, no fangs, no broken bones. Never let me sink, always feel at home. No sticks, no shanks, and no stones. Never leave it too late, always enjoy the taste of the great world of hearts. As all dogs everywhere bark, 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 bark. Like walking through the balance of life is in the right and moving.
Stop playing with those balls.
All right. Thank you so much, PJ. That was amazing. Wow. I can tell we all loved it. Yes? Thank you, Trevor. Did a marvelous job down there. That was very smooth. Wonderful, graceful. He's wonderful and graceful. And she's amazingly strong. And also smart. Master's degree, really. So, I want to make one announcement. The new Old Time Chautauqua will be performing a laughter, entertainment, learning, community vaudeville show right here on June 17th at the Cirque Lab at 7:30. That's a Wednesday, I believe. It's 2 days from now. That's the 17th. That's only 2 days from now. You got to get people at that show. Maybe some of these people will go to that show, Carl. The Chautauqua was amazing. The new Old Time Chautauqua, they go around and they do shows all over, up and down, and everywhere. And they're a good group of people who do free shows but also collect donations so they can do free shows for folks in underserved communities, under circus-served communities. Oh, Carl. We love Carl a lot. But he wants me to tell you they're polished acts. We got to get you guys out of here and to get the next crowd in here. So if you'd like to see the next show, just head out that door, turn around and walk back in and walk past the hat one more time. If you're walking past the hat and you're not coming back in, go ahead and just drop whatever you have to in the hat. We'll love that. And right now I'd like to bring all the performers back on stage so they can give you one final bow before we send you guys out of here. All the performers, come back out on stage, please. Chip, DJ, Strangely, Sound, Breaking Sound, Guns on Light, T, Heidi, Audrey, Play Amazing, yes, Eddie, Banjo, okay, anybody else have just a name? Oh, Orion down there, Marcy, get up here, I had to put on my three-piece, okay, anybody, Trevor, thank you, and everybody, Audrey, Illusion, and Della, take a big bow. Thank you guys very much. We could not do this without you guys. You guys help us out so much every month. We really appreciate your audience. Appreciate you as our audience. StrangerlyandFriends.com. Oh, all right. We're trying to get them out of here, guys.
All right, get out of here.
All right.
Come down here.
Ow! Ow! You lost another finger. Whoa! All right. Thank you guys very much. Please be careful and respectful of our neighbors on your way out.
shower.
Josh, you already back?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I think that should be a good run. I realize. You got plenty of time.
Yeah, you're right.
Can we get some music? You want us to play the stereo or? I didn't know you were out here.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for being here on time. 15 minutes. I was ready. I was just waiting for all of them. They love me so much at the early show. It's like, I had to give everybody a hug and a kiss. When I say that, I don't know. So, hi, my name is Strangely. I'm the opening entertainment, the entertainment before the show. What's that? Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way. So, yeah, actually, if you could help me, I just need that to go on my foot. If you could just sort of stick it on my shoe. A little farther. Farther. Get it in there. Whoa, okay. That's beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So, I am an interactive show experience. I'm not a television. It might seem like you're flipping through chat because I just changed the conversation so fast. But it's actually all seamless. Thank you, Dr. Well. Are you sure you want to be on this channel right now, sir? You just bend down and clap for me. Alright. Oh, hi, didn't see you there. If your kids got that series of jokes, it's not really my fault. But, by the way, sir, apparently you watch a lot of interesting programming. I need some help here. I hear you can do this one-handed. If you don't mind just kind of on that for me. Oh my gosh, thank you. Strapping it on. Okay, so, alright, I'm gonna start things off for you all with an accordion player's least favorite song. So, you know, someone gets up on stage with a guitar and goes, "Play Free Bird," or whatever, like. And for accordion players, it's this song. And all the other accordion players hate that I like playing it, but I'm gonna play it for you right now. And there's a sing-along part in it for all of you. It goes like this. The Tetris theme! Everybody! And get you excited for the show tonight. Right now, you're doing pretty good. But I can do better. So, I'm going to attempt to make this as exciting and electrifying and arousing as possible. Arouse your curiosity. I'm so glad my parents could make it. This is my dad. This is my sister. This is my mom. And this is my other sister. Alright, so, close on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Late Show. You know what that means? I would take off my pants, but if you look, there's like 15 buttons. It would take half an hour. There's some joke in there. So anyway, I'm going to sing a drinking song! It's alright, even if you haven't had anything to drink, you can still pretend. You can pretend some enthusiasm. It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. It's hot in here. Or maybe it's just you. Or you. It could be any of it. I think it's all of us together, the accumulated body heat. Right, anyway, this is a drinking song that I wrote. I don't like extra things in my thing. I just want to like have my beer. Or I don't. No, I'm just going to sing the song. Just get it off. I'm a man who likes things simple. Just give me my beer and a bump. You let me be with my gin or my tea. I had quite enough of it. Oh, it's drinking. It's my night off. That's why I'm singing this song. Leave my booze alone, and I'll let you go home. If you don't, I'm going to fight you. If you don't, I'm going to. That was really delayed. I felt like I was in Southern Oregon again. Faster and louder, like you're angry. If you don't, I'm going to. That was pretty good. I should, full disclosure, I just got back from touring on Australia, so I'm used to that being a lot louder with more spit. Last time I went down to Australia, I learned a valuable thing. Sometimes when you're handed a shot glass, half of your drink is cocaine. It'll take about an hour to hit ya, which is right when you're up on stage. The business ends with me like a rambling by cage. Oh, it's drinking. It's my night off. That's why I'm singing this song. Leave my booze alone, and I'll let you go home. If you don't, I'm going to fight ya. If you don't, I'm going to fight ya. That was surprisingly melodic. I like it. Thank you, Billy. I don't often smoke a beer because some people add PCP. It's so hard to tell with these sciencey young folks just what they've done to my weed. See, when I accidentally smoked PCP, I shouted, "The ground is lava!" It took hours to find me, and when they did, I was 40 feet up in a tree. In Central Park in New York City. Oh, it's drinking night. It's my night off. That's why I'm singing this song. Leave my booze alone, and I'll let you go home. If you don't, I'm going to fight ya. If you don't, I'm going to fight ya. Okay, so right now, one person is doing 2/3 of the work. And it ain't me, which is awesome. Thank you. So, at this part, during this part of the song, I like to tell a story about something that I heard a drunk person say. Recently, I heard a young man who was about 23 and white, explaining that the people in this world who have the hardest time, the hardest go of it, are 20-something white dudes. They are the most oppressed, and they have the hardest time making their way in the world. I don't agree, but I think he should write a book, and I think he should call it The Unbearable Whiteness of Being. Hello, small child. You're here just in time for the drinking song. Yes, and now you just stumbled and fell down on your bum. That's perfect. Everybody! Oh, it's drinking time! It's the night! Okay, wait, look. This is an accordion drinking song. It's not about quality, obviously. It's about volume. You don't even have to know the fucking words here. Just sing out loud. You don't even have to know the tune. Just get into it. All right, here we go. Everybody! Oh, it's drinking night. It's the night of the song. I sing it the song. Because I lose alone. I'll let you go. If you don't, I'm going to fight ya. If you don't, I'm going to fight ya. Before we get to the event, I'm not the show. I'm just the thing that comes before the show. So if you're not enjoying this, it's not the actual show. Don't worry about it. But if you are enjoying this, all right, I'm going to do a little circus trick for you all. Does that sound good? Okay. Here's how this works. This is my hat. I'm going to take my hat. I'm going to throw it up in the air. It's going to flip around. It's going to land on my head like this. That is your cue to go crazy, scream, cheer, yell, throw money. This guy's gonna rip his shirt off. Because it's street, it's not a song. He's into it. If the hat doesn't land on my head, I want you all to do the exact same thing. We need to show all the kids in this audience that even when you fail, people still love you. Alright, here we go. Hat up in the air, flip around, out of my head, go crazy, shirt. The guy at the early show took his shirt off. Wait, are you negotiating what you're going to take? I was in Australia and this older gentleman, about 65, he's wearing a tie and he goes, trust me. Negotiate. Alright, here we go. Hat up in the air, flip around, out of my head, go crazy. Start Vaudevillingham, sound good? The world is a scary place, full of things that could kill us. Things like spiders, and snakes, and scorpions, and slippery stages. But today is not the day that we die, is it? No! Right. So you know when we say to death today? Some of that was inappropriate. There are children here. What we say is not yet. What do we say to death today? Not yet. But louder and faster. We're going to be here a long time. What do we say to death today? Not yet. Oh, what do we say to death today? Come on! What do we say to death today? Almost! Getting there! What you gonna do when the reaper comes? Well, as for me, I'll bite my tongue, and I'm gonna tell him. Not yet! Not yet! Which one of you got a hold of a microphone? Upon the sea, beyond the storm I ride. Davy Jones down in your locker, I'm not gonna lie. None of this brings fear to me. I sit in the face of the wind and sea. For this is not the day that I die. So what do we say to death today? I don't care that I might die after all. We all will. I'm gonna do what I have to do to make sure I come home to you. After all the monsters I have killed. So what do we say to death today? I'm getting hit 1,000 times in my dream. Not such a bad way to go and see. Since how you go is up to chance, you might as well just join the dance and run to the maelstrom with us free. I'm gonna make it a polka, you know why? Self-employed, so I do whatever I want. Wait till you when the people come, that will be a fight right now, and I'm gonna tell them.
Everyone, my name is Jason Quick. I will be your MC this evening. I'm a member of the Bellingham Circus Guild. I teach the kids classes most of the time and do a little bit of performing now and then myself. Tonight I'll just be talking at you for a long time. Thank you. I have a few things I'd like to tell you. Let's see, what am I going to tell you? We have exits, fore and aft, and also this door is going to close. That's not officially an exit anyway, the fire marshal thinks. So if that door were open, you probably want to go out of it in case of some kind of emergency. But shh, we're going to close it for the neighbor's sake because we don't want to bug the neighbor all night. But there's an exit right back here with a light and one right back there. Those three doors are not exits, but they were very expensive bathrooms that we had put in just for you guys. So please, if you need to, very respectfully, take care of things in there. The two are kind of like open to you all. Anybody goes in there. And then there's a third one that's like the performers are maybe putting on makeup and stuff in there, but if it's an emergency and nobody's in there, go for it. Even though the sign says don't, so you shouldn't. Don't do it. But I know, just sometimes it's an emergency. Yeah. I love babies. That's why they always smile at me. He gets my jokes too. Okay, wait, but I should tell him. I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to tell you all that this is Vaudevillingham. Hopefully none of you are going to get up and walk out because you thought you were someplace else. Vaudevillingham, it's our monthly uncensored variety show fundraiser. So we all hope will entertain you very much. Now, each performer who signs up gets 5 minutes to do an act that they want to perform. There's a caveat. You do not get to perform your act at more than one Vaudevillingham. Well, night, kind of the last show, there's a few people who did the same act in both shows. So some people even switch it up for the two shows. But next month, they can't come back and do that same act. No, they have to do something totally new. Okay, and not totally nude. It is uncensored. Not, I kind of almost said totally nude. It's your fault. Okay, but yeah, there's some laws and stuff, and so really we want you to cover your bits on stage for the most part, you know. That rule has been broken! Shh! Don't tell anybody. Okay, so I got taking care of the exits. The reason we're here is that Bellingham Circus Guild is a group of circus artists and kind of related folks who come here and we pay to use this space. We rent this space, we take care of this space, we practice here, we teach here, and we do the show here because what we pay doesn't quite pay all of the bills, and so we need to do a show, and it's also this kind of offering that thing that people really like, so it's like this, woo, give and take kind of thing. So we offer the show, you guys pay us money in the hat, and maybe spend some money on our auction, and then we get to pay the bills and keep on performing and doing circus shows for our community. And you guys get to enjoy, I'm sorry, but it's the uncensored variety. You guys get to enjoy a kick-ass show. So, without any further ado, wait, no, I'm going to say adieu, and then with no more ado. I'm going to present to you the free-range Reveliers. Now, these folks are Annie Banani and Banjo, and they've come here all the way from the sea, and they're on their way doing tours of all the national parks that they can, and they're going to perform some, let's see, it's going to be kind of like a mishmash of American music, and last show was really rocking, so I hope that you guys all enjoy it and sing along. And yes, he's already dancing. Get him. Okay. Big round of applause for the Free Range Reveliers!
What? Whoa. Sorry. I got real there for a second. What do you want me to tell them? Why don't you tell them? Are you having, he's having a hard time over here. He's telling you to flick.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Surprise! Thank you. That was an act we call turning the mic on.
You there in the back, put down the chair. Annie, tell them what we've been up to.
What have we, well, we have been fixing.
Let's play him a song.
Oh, jeez, all right.
This here's a great American folk song. It's one that's shaped generations. It's shaped generations before us. It'll shape generations after us.
Yeah.
Well, you may have sung it to your parents. They may have sung it to their parents. You may have heard it on the radio or on TV. I wrote it.
Yeah, of course.
And if you don't, feel free to sing along. Well, let me tell you a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Let me take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air in West Philadelphia. Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Just a chillin' out, relaxing on the pool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
Come on, help us out here. Well, rock me, mama,
Like the wind and the rain.
rock me,
Mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
There's a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said,
You moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air?
I whistled for a cat when he came here. Well, I was pleasant, fresh, he got nice in the mirror. But if anything I could say, this cat was rare. Oh man, forget your home, it's the Bel Air.
And don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people,
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train going
anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? I'm as free as a bird now, you know me. And this bird you cannot change. Let it go, let it go. Past time, go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let this story on. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me, I'll be gone in a day or two. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, mommy, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom, I was finally there, to sit on my throne as a prince of Bel-Air. Any banana, ladies and gentlemen?
Hello? Hi! What you guys doing?
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah. Just leaving to play some music? That was beautiful. Another round of applause for Andy Bananian and Banjo Youngblood. Let's see what I can do with these lovely things here. Oh, I'm about to make awful noises. Don't know if I should do this. Oh, stage ninja. Sorry. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'll move the mic cords. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh, tie those in knots. I can throw knots. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Here's my spot. There's my spot. Hi, everybody. So I'm coming out to introduce our next performer, and this guy is he's been with us doing stuff with Circus Guild and the Quarry, and then went off and did this thing called the Emergency Circus, where they go out and they do these shows at hospitals and like prisons and places with economic disabilities going on, and they do these shows for the under-circused populations of the country and the world, and it's been a really inspirational process to watch them go out and do these shows, and they're super fun. He just went down to do a hospital show down in Portland for the guy who was going to be the MC tonight, and then I was called in because the guy was like, he had appendicitis or something, and they went down and he had to take out his appendix or something like that, and it's a really good thing that this next performer was into that, because like he would have gotten zero sympathy from me. Because it's like just this little thing, and it's like, it comes right out, you don't miss it at all, and an appendicitis, All right, but this next performer, you know, we all care about Eli, so it was great that they could go down and do a show down there at the hospital, and then get back up here in time for Vaudevillingham. And this next act, I saw it, and I thought it was like, oh, he's gonna do that act that he does, what? But it's so good! He did it. He's like added stuff and music, and it's like fast and snappy and whippy and everything. And so I would like to now invite to the stage Claymazing, the amazing Claymazing.
How about let's get together and have a little communion service?
amazing. That was amazing. That was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, ow. Oh yeah, you're getting ready for that. Here, let me get in front of you, and then I'll be over here. Oh, that's that spot. Okay, this way, right here. Hi, I'm back. Yay! It feels so good. This show is better for me. Well, I don't know. It's probably equal, but doesn't work for me. Oh, yeah, do it to them. That's great. Watch this. Yeah, this is so good. Okay. Our next two performers are super sweet, and I'm so glad they're here. And you know what? I think they kind of try to help keep each other sane, and without each other, I'm not sure. Maybe they just keep each other company, but I think they try to help each other just stay, a little bit of this. So I would like you to give a big round of applause for T and Dozy.
I have heart arrhythmia. And when you have a little critter next to you with a normal heartbeat, your heartbeat doesn't have to be in the same rhythm as his, but it will be more normal. So that tends to be what he does for me. Lie down. Mom's got to do a thing. We have a little piano at home, he does that. Called an auto harp. A lot of people think it's called a harpsichord. An auto harp's a lot easier to carry than a harpsichord, which is like a small piano. This is my song, Should Have Known Better, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope he settles down. Lie down. This. Should have known better than to name my dog Trust because he ran away. He ran away. Should have known better than to lose my umbrella on a rainy day. A rainy day. Gotta pay to play, there ain't no other way. Should've known better than to get on a train going anywhere, 'cause it took me through heaven, then it dumped me in hell and charged me twice the fare. Charge me twice the fare. You'd better look before you leave. For what you sow is what you reap. I do declare, you better be aware.
take that early cat nap now. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. The Sandman has gone AWOL and the sheep fence is busted. There go all the sheep. So I lie here for forever long. Till I finally get up and I write this song. These are the secrets that I keep. Freedom and weak. I ain't Imogen Her songs are much more deep. Fireside Martini tomorrow night. And June 21st, Sunday, there's an International Day of Music. Mojo Music is part of that. So I think 12:30 to 1 or 1 to 1:30, I'm making music there as part of an international music project where we should all be making music. So. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, TMUV. Oh, nice work, Susie. And don't forget this. Oh, you're welcome. Bye. Speaking of little small cute things that look like Ewoks, the little performer down here, his name is August, and he has a mama by the name of Lindsay, and today is her birthday. And we have so many performers tonight. I don't think we're going to have time to sing Happy Birthday, but maybe we'll sing her the short song. If you know the short song, please please sing it with me. All right. And a 2 and a 1. No, not that. The short song. That's the wrong song. We're going to sing the short song. If you know the short song, sing loud, because I have a microphone. Okay, you ready? This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey. Okay, great. Thanks, Lindsay, for being here. And Sharon, August. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're making the show great. Yeah, come on. So this next performer came out, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus, what are you gonna do tonight? How should I introduce you?" And he's like, "Oh, it's just me being me. Just didn't want to have me say a bunch of great words about him or anything." So, but this guy can move, and that just me being me doing the Raven song is the first Vaudevillingham tonight, and he, because this is an uncensored variety show, and anything can happen. I think he might have stepped it up for this later show because. He said this one's going to be more of like a sexy explosion to the song Dangerous. So I'd like you to please give a big Vaudevillingham welcome with lots of applause in here, hooting and hollering and cheering for Jesus.
You take me down, spin me around. You got me running all the lights. Don't make a sound, talk to me now. Let me inside your mind. Don't know what you're thinking, sugar. Ooh, but I just got that feeling, sugar. Ooh, I can hear the sirens burning red lights turning. I can't turn back now. So hold on tight. Something in the night is dangerous. There's nothing holding back the two of us.
Jesus. All right, I've got a couple of announcements to make. First of all, if you drive, or know who drives, a teal Volkswagen station wagon with bike rack on top, some part of your electrical system is operating right now in a way that you don't want it to be operating. As the tail lights are going, and then maybe there's headlights and it's just running out of juice or something. Anyway, you might want to go check your car because...
It's on fire.
It's on... No.
Not yet.
Not yet. It could be, you know how Volkswagens are. So, that could happen any minute now. So, if that's you, out there somewhere, please check on your car because we want you to be able to go home later. And let's see. Oh, the new Old Time Should Talk would like me to make an announcement that they are doing a show on this very stage on June 17th. That's 2 days from now. It's like something like a Wednesday, 2 days from now at 7:30. And the Chautauqua is great. They've been touring for a lot of years, and they go around to circus places, and they do shows and teach workshops, and it's you know, always free shows, except come here and give them money because they need the money to get to the places to do the free shows. So that would be great if you guys can come out for that show in 2 days at 7:30. Carl wants me to tell you that all of the acts in that show are polished. Yes. Yo, Carl, we love Carl a lot. Carl's a big supporter of the Circus Guild, and oh, I've not been mentioning sponsors much. I'll do that in a little while. Good reminder to myself. Sponsors. This next act, the auction with Patrick, is brought to you by, let's see, the Colophon Cafe. So, Patrick, come up to the auction. Give him 5 minutes to do the auction. It's going to be very exciting. It's not Patrick. Hey! Bootstrap, get up here and do the auction.
This is going to be a really short auction because we only have 3 items.
Nice.
But these 3 items are going to have to help us pay rent. We have to pay for the rent. $14 for the scoop of ice cream. That's awesome. It's actually a double scoop of Ballard's ice cream. Do I hear $14?
What kind of cone?
Your choice. Waffle. Yes.
14.
How much?
Well, I don't know what to bid at.
Okay, we'll start the bidding at $10. $10, anybody?
Jeremiah.
It's one of those audiences. Okay, we'll start it, we'll compromise. We'll start it at $12. Anybody? Thank you. $12. $13. Anybody? 13 in the back. 14. All right, 13 going once. Going twice. Sold in the back.
$5.
We have $5 in the back. $6. $7. $10. $10 in the back.
Whoa.
12. $12. 13. Anybody? $13. $14. I bet if you drink it here, Clay Mazing will throw it up in the air. Yeah! What's the bidding at? Is that 14? $15? Anybody? $15. No? All right. What was the last bid? Not very good. Is it 13 or 14? $20! All right. $20 going once, going twice. Sold to Fiona. Okay. I tried to do my homework here, but I'm not a very good student. This is the co-op card, and joke is for $25. So we'll start the bidding at $20. I was going to say that I don't know how much this card is for. It's a mystery card. $20. get Austin jackets like this one. This one costs a lot of money. $25 going once. Say 20. This jacket costs like $3,000. $25 going twice? $25 sold right there. Thank you very much. All right, thank you for supporting the guild. We appreciate it. Good night.
Stage. Hi. Ooh, definitely. Hey, so this next performer that's coming up here, thank you guys very much for the auctioning, by the way. That was very helpful. Our next performer is like so dear to my heart. This is like, so Vaudevillingham Circus Guild came out of this whole group of circus folks that kind of came together here a long time ago and created Science Circus and has made the Vaudevillingham Circus Guild, and so like kind of like we're all good friends and we all kind of like come and go from this space or that space or other spaces and do these shows together and everything, and it's wonderful. And Gabriella was here at the very beginning of all that, playing music and singing beautifully and just being a wonderful person, and she goes on all these amazing travels and does lots of things and it's wonderful. So I'm really excited to ask Gabriella to come on stage and do something wonderful for you all. Please give her lots of love.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here. Ooh, so I'm gonna get pretty loud. Can I get less of everything in the monitor? Less cowbell, please.
What?
Busted flight of banners, waiting for a train, and I was feeling as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before the rain, rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, I lay and stopped while Bobby sang the blues. When she up with the lapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, I say nothing funny and ain't free. Yeah, feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby and again. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, me and Bobby share the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather and everything we done, yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me from the cold. One day out near Salinas, oh Lord, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home and I'll be finds him. But I trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be home.
Don't get in the way of the stage, ninja. I almost got you a peep show with that, too. Okay, uncensored variety show, I warned you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gabriella. Our next performer. There's a little bit of controversy about our next performer. Now, Dre Illusion is, Dre Illusion, like, some people think it's Dre Illusion like it's an illusion. And some people are thinking an illusion is a poetic device that strings letters at the beginning of a word, and they are all the same letter over and over again. But it's not illusion, it's illusion. And until today, then I got confused because I was like, no, she makes illusions with her body. But no, today, Dre Illusion is a writer. And so I'm confused. So, anyway. I hope by the end of the show, you're not confused, because she's always wonderful. Big round of applause for Dre Illusion.
Evil swordsman. And you get smaller and smaller and smaller. Every single... Getting smaller and you're almost dead.
Thank you very much for your illusion. We all have to deal with a little bit of that here at the Circus Guild. Yeah, those critics. Aha. Yes. However, August does not have to deal with any of that. Yes. Ooh, the gravity, however, still operates on August, the same as all the rest of us. Poor guy. All right. Our next performer is a really good musician. And however, there's a hula hoop on stage for some reason. He's a great guy. His name is Orion. He's got a kid who's almost as cute as that. Well, I don't see the kid, but right now. Where? Is he? Where? Yeah? No? See? Okay. This is what we got. Right here. The cutest thing in the whole world. Cuter than my kid, even. So that's what I got. Just looking at this kid. This kid is the cutest kid in the whole world right now. Right now. Applause. Yes! Oh! Knock him over with applause. I know, that was controversial what I said, but it's uncensored variety show! Yeah! Okay, bringing... Of course, now Orion's gonna come on stage and maybe have to hurt me. So, please, wonderful applause for Orion. A wonderful, wonderful person.
Back by the beach. I'm still gonna bring the heat.
So I can
I forgot because Orion is such a great musician and I forgot that I met Orion at Juggle Club. Yes! That's it. Juggle Club, Mondays at 7 o'clock. All winter, dreary winter, rainy winter. It's in here where it's nice and warm. And you can put a little bit of money in the hat so we can keep it warm for everybody and all that kind of stuff. But it's free. Juggle Club is free. And then all summer long, when it's sunny and bright out there, we everybody shows up at Boulevard Park for Juggle Club at Boulevard, and it's super fun. So I just remembered where I met Orion. That's great. Let's see. Our next performer is on stage already, and he's setting up his fancy sound equipment. Speaking of sound equipment, we borrow like our sound equipment from folks, and it's kind of like works sometimes, and some of it's kind of been traded to us for things that haven't happened yet, and some of it's like been left here, and our sound sometimes doesn't work so well, and sometimes somebody forgets to push a button. But so one of these days, somebody's going to be like, hey, you know what? I have this extra $3,000. Would you like to have it so we could have a sound? You could have a sound system? Then that would be amazing. Someday that's going to happen. But until then, we're just going to keep working on shows and trying to save up some money so we can have better sound. But RJ has good sound, and he put his own sound system together. And I'm done stalling. Yes, RJ's going to dedicate this next song to Chip. It's called Stepping Stone.
That's funny.
When the world that you create ain't that great. And when the world that you create ain't that great. And the world that you could create could be. And the world that you could create could be. Stretch it out so you know you can. Stretch it out you know you can. Stretch it out so you know you can. Stretch it out so you know you can. Reach as far as you can. Yeah. Reach as far as you can. Yeah. Reach as far as you can.
Always a treat to have you play some music for us. Thank you very much. Dedicated to Chip. Now, funny thing about that is that Chip is the next performer to come on stage, and so I think, and though I forgot to go and check it out with Chip, but you know, he and I are close, so I think that. Was I saying something? Oh yeah, I think that Chip should dedicate this performance to RJ because that would be like sickle pulling great. And also, Chip's gonna be up here doing the Chippy stuff. Orion is going to accompany on the piano, playing the Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin. So, please enjoy it, Mr. Chips and Orion. All right, it is now 10 o'clock, and it is the time that I should warn you that our neighbors' kids are trying to go to sleep now. So we're, I think we're okay with applause and cheering and the music we're playing in here, but when we go out of that door, if we could not be yelling and honking horns and doing stuff like that, and we've been communicating with our neighbors and trying to make sure that they're happy with us and we're happy with them and all that. So I'm just going to say that reminder now because I just noticed it was 10 o'clock or a little bit after, and I want to make sure I remember. The things I should remember is thanks to Kombucha Town for donating things and kind of being sponsors. The co-op is a great sponsor of ours. Let's see, I know California Cafe sponsored us for a long, long time. That's why I always love them. I'm not sure if they're still giving stuff right now. And so I don't want to, I'm still going to thank them for being the long-time sponsors. But, and if there's any other sponsors that are currently sponsoring, but I don't remember them right now, would somebody yell it out? Chelsea's the one who would be yelling that out. Anybody else? No? We're up. Mallard? Mallard, yes. Definitely. Thank you. Mallard, and maybe you. Maybe somebody out here owns a business and wants to have us mention your name on stage, and maybe I'll forget, and then you could yell it out, and it'll be this conversation. Everybody will remember. So there's that. Which made me forget. No, I would never forget. That's kind of strange. Our next performer is a really good friend of mine, and when he's in town, we hang out. He didn't give me. I hear him with the thing on, so he didn't give it to me. I was supposed to put a thing right here, and he didn't do it. So I'm free of that responsibility. But I'd like to bring Strangely up to the stage, and everybody give a big round of applause for Strangely, the one who interviewed you before the show. And he's got a Kickstarter going on right now. Strangely!
Yeah, no worries. Do you want me to show you where it is? I've only got 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to start with that. You look like you have really steady hands. Could you just hold that? And is it filming your face right now? I don't... Okay, awesome. Hi, everybody.
Happy that was